Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, this is Kim's Homestead Living. It's all about growing your own food, being self-sufficient, and by all means, it doesn't matter what you have, plant something. It could be anything. You have some easy vegetables that germinate within a couple of days, and you can be eating them within a couple of weeks. So it's always possible. Yes, you will have your ups and your downs. Nothing will be perfect, but you have to be consistent. You have to keep trying. I've had plenty failures, even though I'm still having failures, but I'm having successes as well. So today I'll be doing some garden chores, cleaning up, weeding out. The place got a little bit bushy the other day due to heavy rain, so you know the weeds are plenty. So I'll be doing that, and it's quite windy today, so you'll be hearing the wind in the background, and it's pretty cold. Yes, and the view is magnificent, isn't it? Right. So what I have here are some leaves from my Brussels sprouts that I'm pretty much, what you call it now, yeah, I'm taking out some of the leaves that look all ragged and has a lot of caterpillar damage. So in a sense, I'm also pruning the plant as well, Brussels sprouts. So they look quite similar. They are from the brassica family, which is a cabbage family, so the leaves look quite similar to those. So I'm just going to be feeding my chicks some of these leaves. Alright, so I don't need to open it, so I just push it through the top and they just make use of it, and they are eating it. So they love their greens, so I'll be picking some more for them. So I'm just going to be showing you what I do around the garden occasionally, and yeah, probably harvest one or two things, but nothing much is in the garden right now to harvest. I still have kale and all of that, but I will be doing a video showing you how I'm preparing my beds for planting my new crops. So yeah, these are my Brussels sprout plants, not looking very appealing because of the caterpillar damage, and as I speak, that's one right there. All right, so yeah, they are a lot. So I just reach in, I just choose the leaves that are closest to the bottom of the plant to pick, and as I say, I'm feeding the chickens those. So I'm just going to continue doing that and show you what else I'm doing after. Alright, so I have some tomato plants, quite a few tomato plants here. They have some amount of tomato on them, so what I'm trying to do is to prune them a bit to encourage more growth in the fruits than the leaves itself. So I try to go in. So if you look, this is a big leaf right here, and I'm assuming, which most times it would be correct, it is, I should be using a pruner for this. I don't have one at the moment. We'll try and get one soon. So it's sucking up all the energy from the plant, and I want most of the energy to go towards the fruit so I can get more. So I'm pruning them. I just have a few. Some of them are huge. They don't have a lot of tomatoes on them so far, but I do have other plants in other sections that have quite a few tomatoes on them. So I'm just going through and pruning them. So once it has no branch with blossoms, I just take off as much leaf as I possibly can. As you can see, it's quite windy, so that is what I'm doing. I do have one tomato plant over here has 3 tomatoes only and a few more blossoms, but they're coming up okay. Yes, so I'm just going through and pruning them, and then I'll show you what I'm doing next. Alright, so I gave my chickens some papaya, and as you can see, they're already eating it savagely, so they're enjoying that. So I just gave them like about 2 papayas. They're pretty good. They just had a little spoiled area on them, but they're pretty fine and they're enjoying it. Uh-oh, come girl. There you go. Also, I'm giving them some, what you call it now, breadfruit. So breadfruit, so it's a overripe, very soft, but I can assume it's very sweet breadfruit. So this I could have probably used it for myself, use it in juice, a punch or something, but I just chose to give my chickens. So Jamaicans, we love our breadfruit, fried breadfruit, roast breadfruit, everything breadfruit. The turned ones you put in your soup and everything nice. So yeah, and as you can see, they are eating it. Alright, so they're eating their breadfruit. Hands are all dirty. So in this game of growing your own food, it's never an easy task, because in feeding them, you have to clean the coop, you have to feed them every day, give them water and all the necessary things. Give them bedding, which is sawdust, to keep them warm, because where I'm at, it's pretty cold. Right now it's morning and it's windy and it is cold. So that's them for now. So they'll be fine for now. Oh, another small piece. Alright. Alright, so I am walking in a very stony place. But anyway, there's a pumpkin that I have here that seemed to be ready. So I'll be picking that. So that's this one right there. It is huge. It is very big. Probably weighing over 10 pounds if I'm judging correctly. There's another one on the vine. Same vine, I think. And it's growing right there. Not sure why it has so many speckles on it. Hope it's okay. So I will be picking this pumpkin today. So because the other pumpkin is on the same vine, I don't want to cut the vine. I'm going to cut just the stem that's attached to the pumpkin. So I'm going to cut right there. Alright? Alright. It's looking good. Yep, good to go. Alright, so I'm going to cut it now. So there we have it. That's our pumpkin ready. And as you can see, as I said, it's big. Probably weighing 10 pounds or a little bit over. So yeah, oh yeah, probably 20 pounds. It's very heavy. Whew. Yes, so that's one pumpkin. I've harvested probably like 2. This is the 3rd one, and I think this pumpkin is growing out of a compost that I started building. So you know, it's well fed. It's very heavy. All right, so I'm just going to bring this to a spot, show you what else I'm up to. All right, so I have quite a few pear trees here that I have for sale. I grow these, all of them, from seed, so I've had them for quite some time. One of them look like they're around 3 feet tall. I have quite a few. So yeah, I mean, The insects, caterpillars, slugs, they will feed on the leaves of these plants without a doubt. So that's a couple of them right there. The place is very bushy, as I said before. I'll be working on weeding out some of these bushes today. So this now is our Jamaican apple tree. We call Otaiti apple. That's a red apple, and trust me, they are nice. Them sweet. You have some when you bite into them so juicy. Alright, so I have our Jamaican Otaiti apple, some avocado or pear tree. I have right here hiding away my oregano or oregano, which however you want to pronounce it, but that's it right there. So I propagate from this plant as well, and I also sell the plants. Oh wow, I don't have a lot of trees overall. I'm building my nursery. This is another pear tree, another one right there. This is a type of mint. I think it smells, tastes like spearmint, but it's nice. It's nice. I have probably like 4 variations of mint that I'm growing, and that's it right there. So I'm going to be cleaning up the area, weeding out so they can get more space to breathe. When it rains a lot, the bush comes up without a doubt. So I'll be working on that. So these are more apple trees, the Jamaican apple tree. I think I have just one pear tree right there. Started that from seed as well. So all of these apple trees were started from seed. They're looking quite good, healthy. So my intention is to put them in bigger grow bags because it's pretty small at the moment. Even though they're growing quite good, once they're getting adequate water, they will grow. So I have like a heap of dirt right there that I'll be utilizing to re-bag some of these. Not sure if I'm going to get around to it today, but that's one of the things I have to get done. Along with my pears and apple, I also have lemon. So the slugs kind of attacked my lemons, but they're coming up back pretty good. These I want to rebag as well. Oh, there's a praying mantis on it. Yes, we're at one with nature. So I have quite a few of those. They're also for sale. So living on a homestead, growing stuff, it takes effort, it takes time. So yeah, so I'm going to wrap up my chores for the day. I just wanted to share with you some of the things I do occasionally around the homestead or around the yard to keep it up, right? So I appreciate you being here right throughout my video. I'm stepping in dirt and sinking. And I hope you do have a blessed day. I hope you feel or be encouraged to start growing something. It doesn't matter what it is. Start off with something that you love. So if you love lettuce, you can try with that, right? So that's pretty much it. Start growing something today, and like, share, and subscribe, and leave something positive in the comment if you appreciate what I'm trying to put out there. All right, so take care.